Heyo, my name is Alex Barker. I'm a pharmacist, and welcome to the Happy PharmD podcast. I'm really excited that you're listening to this, and I'm excited you're here. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about pharmacy, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to be talking about our insights into the job market and what we're learning from our clients who are transitioning into new jobs. We're going to be sharing it all, the metrics, some of the things we're learning about where people are seeing success and where others are not. And we're going to be diving into some subjects that people are kind of afraid to talk about in a public way. We're going to be talking about burnout. We're going to be talking about mental depression. We're going to be talking about leadership, entrepreneurship. We're going to be talking about lots of different ships, lots of things in our podcast. And we're going to look at the facts as well as some of our opinions. If you're wondering, who the heck is this guy? Who is Alex? I'm a pharmacist. I practiced for 5 years at the Veteran Affairs as a clinical pharmacy specialist. And during that time, I wanted to build something more. I wanted to create a business on the side. And while doing that, I eventually led to me creating the Happy PharmD in early 2017. And I've been doing this work now ever since. And that work is helping pharmacists like you find better and fulfilling work. It's been a lot of fun. I've been able to do this now a little over a year full time. And it's a dream to be able to serve the people that we've helped find new jobs and create better lives for themselves. I created this podcast because, well, number one, I love podcasting, and it has been, I think, 2 years since I have done a podcast. It's too long. Podcasting is one of the first things that I did as my venture out into the brave world outside of pharmacy. My first ever podcast was called The Leadership Dojo. I had no idea what I was doing. But in this podcast series, what we're going to be doing for you is diving into different topics, and think of this kind of like a conversation where we're going to be looking at the literature, we're going to be looking at our profession, we're going to be looking at big picture things and talking about how it's influencing you in your day-to-day pharmacy career. We hope that through this podcast, you're going to be gaining information, knowledge, and actionable things that you can do to improve from where you are to help you on your way to where you want to be. Now, what this podcast is not is it won't be just all interviews. Interviews are great, and we will be doing those in the future, but I find that sometimes diving deep into subjects is needed, and that's what we're going to be doing here. Think of this as sitting into some of our coaching sessions with our clients where we're going to be sharing the inside information we have learned from people and our research to help you on your pharmacy career. And this isn't going to be only research either. Research is great. It has its place. But unfortunately, there's a lot of things that we don't know about our profession. We don't know quite a bit about burnout. We don't know about mental health. We don't know about the long-term things, the diseases, the things that we are most prone to as pharmacists. And this isn't going to be a polished message. It's going to be a little bit messy because we are not an association. We're not a big board representing a big organization. We're a startup. We're very small. And so it's going to be me. It's going to be a few other people coming on here and having a conversation with you. You know, as this is my 5th time now recording this episode, I'm reminded of the hero's journey, the journey that every hero goes on, right? Frodo Baggins considers going back to his safe home in the Shire before going to Mount Doom to destroy the ring. Spider-Man considers going back to his normal life so that he can be in love with Mary Jane and not have the burden of saving New York City. Ellie Woods from Legally Blonde considers going back to her normal life and not pursuing being a lawyer, right? I watch those movies too. And for me, I wonder, hey, is this podcast worth it? Will people listen? And I think maybe you are on that journey as well. What have I observed over the career that you've had? You know, things are hard. for pharmacists today. Things are not easy whatsoever. We have lots of demands placed on us. The healthcare system is constantly scrutinizing us. There's liability and litigation. There's the demands of our boss. There's the unexpected and uncommunicated things that are given to us. We have technicians, we have nurses, we have doctors. Everyone seems to be mad at us, including our patients. The odds seem stacked against us. And yet I feel like all of us joined this profession because we wanted to help others. We didn't want to just do this so that we can make tons of money. Yeah, money is what drew probably some of us to the profession, but deep down at the root of it all, we enjoy helping other people with our knowledge, our expertise, and our advice. And so we continue on wanting to make pharmacy better. Yet some of us feeling like there's not much we can do about it. And so I want you to think of this podcast as a long car ride with me and you in the car talking about our profession, the good, the bad, the ugly, and talking about what it is that you can do about it. Not blaming other people, organizations, universities, associations. We're talking about how you can do something today, small, actionable, to help our profession, both where you at right now, but also our next generation of pharmacy, because right now things are looking dark. The 0% job growth does not help us. And unfortunately, we need you. We need you to take small, tiny little actions today to improve not just your career, but our profession and the healthcare system as a whole. And I think I'm in the right place with you right now in the car or on your run or wherever it is that you are listening to this podcast /YouTube channel /wherever you're enjoying this content. So I'm excited for the future of this. I'm excited to step out and take the proverbial ring to Mordor with you and create a path forward in this journey. I'm a little scared because I don't know what's going to happen. This is the first time I've ever created something like this. Albeit I've done podcasts before, but I'm excited for you because what I'm hoping at the end of it all is that you gain a little bit more insight. You gain a little bit more self-reflection so that you can make better decisions today and tomorrow for yourself. This is our season 1, our debut season, and we're releasing a bunch of episodes all at once, just like Netflix, because, you mimic success when you can. So I hope you enjoy these following episodes over your next few days of commutes or wherever you listen to this. And my hope is that you enjoy it and you take something home to improve where you're at right now. In the future, we will be releasing more content, more episodes where we're going to be having some new people come on. We're going to be introducing some new hosts and be talking about a myriad of topics to help you with where you're at in your career. Thank you for checking out this first episode. My hope is that you've enjoyed this, and I'd love it if you would subscribe, listen to some of the content, and leave us a review. I know some people are not going to love this content, but if you feel like we could do a better job, please let us know. Give us some constructive criticism so that we can improve our content moving forward. There's so many things to discuss in pharmacy. The topics are literally endless. But your feedback will help us to focus on the issues that you think are most important so that we can help more people. This has been Alex Barker, and I'll see you in the next episode.